$1 billion. $1 billion, y'all. $1 billion that he don't even fucking have. I'm sorry, y'all. Where are my manners? What's up, YouTube family? So I want to talk about this whole Alex Jones situation. For those who don't know who Alex Jones is, I'm not gonna introduce this man. Reason is, really honestly, Alex Jones is one of them guys you just gotta kind of know who he is on your own. Kind of like how Howard Stern was. For a lot of you younger people, y'all probably have no fucking idea who Howard Stern is. And good, that's a good thing. Let's keep it that way. But like for those who did know about him, it's because they were staying up late watching TV when their asses should have been in bed. Let's just put it like that. Alex Jones is a little different though. Alex Jones is he's a conspiracy theorist, such as myself. He runs the show slash podcast called InfoWars. InfoWars is a great show. Honestly, I like it. A lot of times they're full of shit, just like any other type of conspiracy theorist site or podcast or channel. But a lot of things Alex Jones said was right. Now, I'm going to say this, and I've been saying this for a long time, and I'm going to keep saying it until the day I die. The mainstream media owes Alex Jones an apology. Yes, let me say that again. The mainstream media, they owe Alex Jones a fucking apology. Because Alex Jones has a billion fucking, like 100,000, I'm going to say a billion, but he's got like millions of conspiracy theories. Like, dude's got a lot of theories about all different kinds of government conspiracies, shit like that. I mean, like, he's talked everything except maybe like fucking aliens are coming. Shit, a matter of fact, I might be wrong. Alex Jones probably already talked about aliens coming and shit. Like, dude's a little cuckoo. Let's put it that way. He sells his own vitamins. He runs the InfoWars show. I mean, like, I don't got nothing against Alex Jones at all. He's just a man trying to make a living like anybody else. So, if conning people and fucking coming up with false theories, if that's his thing, hey, shit, listen, if y'all gonna find him, why don't we, why don't we sue all these fucking preachers and pastors out here for spreading false information, such as Jesus was an actual fucking person. And that, when you die, you're going to go to a magical place called heaven. Now, let's sue these motherfuckers for saying that. So, yeah, y'all already know I was going to go in. At some point in this video, I was going to fucking go in. So, I want to talk about how, for one, the whole Sandy Hooks thing. Well, no. Before we get to that, let's go back to where I was saying. Alex Jones, he says a lot of shit. Out of 100 theories, maybe only about 3 or 4 of them are right. But those 3 or 4 of them that are right should still be credited. And he should get a lot of credibility for those theories. For one, he said 9/11 was a hoax. That's proven to be right. He said COVID-19 was nothing but a fucking hoax and a fucking agenda. That turned out to be true. What else he said? He said the Black Lives Matter movement was an undercover LGBT movement. Young Pharaoh also said the same shit. Matter of fact, I don't know who stole the, which information from the other one, but they were both right about that. The Black Lives Matter is an undercover LGBT movement, and the LGBT movement is an undercover pedophile movement, like I've been saying. He said the COVID vaccine is completely ineffective. And it could possibly be dangerous for your health. That has been proven true. And last but not least, I'm just naming you 5 of them. I mean, there's a lot of shit Alex Jones was right about. But the number one, most importantly, Jeffrey Epstein. Alex Jones made a video about a guy named Jeffrey Epstein who he said owned his own island, who had a whole island where there's nothing but sex trafficking and pedophilia going on. Nobody believed. Everybody said, oh, man, this guy's crazy. Really, a pedophile who owns his own island? That turned out to be true. He said Jeffrey Epstein back in fucking 2014. And yeah, good luck trying to find that video. So when it turned out to be true, nobody even mentioned Alex Jones. Nobody gave him no credit for the work that he has done. So that's what I'm saying. You know, y'all already know, man, the majority, you cannot rely on the mainstream agenda. You cannot rely, let me try to lower my voice. You cannot rely on the mainstream media at all. You cannot rely on mainstream media for accurate information because they have a fucking agenda that they follow. There is a certain script that they have to follow, and they are only going to go off that script. The mainstream media, listen to what I'm telling y'all, the mainstream media are not dedicated to telling people the truth. They are dedicated to lying and manipulating and controlling the minds of the masses. That's all the mainstream media is. It's just an outlet to control the minds of the majority of the fucking people. And they're starting to infiltrate social media now with programming. It's mental programming. That's all they're doing. So when the mainstream media tells me something's true, you're not gonna convince me that a man is crazy for saying that it might not be true. I give you a perfect example. The Sandy Hook thing, which is what Alex Jones has been sued for. And it's fucking ridiculous how they're getting him for $1 billion fucking dollars, and he don't even have nowhere near that type of money. If he does, I'm impressed. That means I underestimated Alex Jones. But I guarantee he don't have that type of money. And why the fuck are they suing him for that much? They're trying to make an example out of him, but all you're doing is prove it. Now you got everybody thinking that maybe he was right about that. Of course, you know, all the little lefty snowflake brainwashed sheep, fucking sheeple, of course they're gonna bash Alex Jones, and of course they're gonna believe whatever the mainstream media tells them. But you know, very intelligent, critical thinking people like myself are not gonna just jump on the whatever they said bandwagon. No. Alex Jones says, so the Sandy Hook thing, it was a school shooting. Terrible thing. You know, like I said, these are all terrible things, man. You know, I'm all about protecting kids and shit, save the children. So school shootings is something I'm definitely against. Well, there was a school shooting. I can't even remember the location, y'all. I do apologize. I should have done a lot more research. I haven't done any research about the Sandy Hook shooting. I just remember when it happened and it was all over the news. And I know Barack Obama visited one of the families and stuff, which is a red flag because, you know, Barack Obama is the most evil person. Like, fuck him. Fuck Barack Obama. Fuck him. And his husband. Oop, did I say husband? I meant wife, Michelle, if that's even her name. But anyway, I don't want to lose y'all too much. So basically, it was a school shooting. A lot of kids died. There was a lot of families dead, interviews on the news, all type of shit. It was a very tragic story. Well, Mr. Alex Jones goes on InfoWars to say that never happened. He said it was all a hoax. He said all the parents and the students and shit were all actors and they were all just sort of acting. Now, this is what I'm going to say about that. I don't know for sure if it was real or not, or if it was just an act. But what I do know for sure is that there are a couple of things. I haven't put on any receipts. I'm definitely gonna do an update video about this. Hopefully this same week, if not tomorrow. Well, no, I already got something for tomorrow. But if something comes up, you know, any type of updates, I will bring it up and I will post some links. But there have been multiple videos that people say have been circulating where there was like interviews of like the kid that was supposedly supposed to be dead. They switched the wrong kid out, and they had the sibling on there who was supposed to be the sister, but that was supposed to be the girl that was supposed to have died. So it was just, you know, the people who try to create this whole conspiracy, the people who made up the whole Sandy Hook thing, if it is made up, you know, like let's assume that it is made up. Let's take Alex Jones' side in this. Let's assume it is. And I'm gonna say the people who were supposedly died in there, a lot of them were like doing interviews and speaking. So the people who orchestrated the whole fucking conspiracy, they didn't have all their shit lined up. And they made a couple flaws to where people were starting to notice that there were a lot of holes in the story. This is how conspiracy theories start. It's not just some cuckoo person in his mama's basement with foil on his head saying that some shit happened or saying that it didn't happen. The Sandy Hooks conspiracy is based on people actually pointing out shit that makes sense and things that didn't make sense, what kind of contradicted what the mainstream media was trying to tell us. So that's how that came about. So, he says it was a hoax. Now, let's say it was real. Let's assume it really did happen, which is a very tragic thing. And you got fucking Alex Jones fat ass talking about it didn't happen. Yeah, that would piss me off too. But is it really worth milking a motherfucker for $1 billion? It's almost as if what he said was true and they're not finding him because he hurt families and shit like that. They're finding him because he's hurting their story. He's hurting their agenda. They've always done shit like this, y'all. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about telling us the fucking truth, man. I've been saying this. Just like my boy Kanye. Mr. Kanye went cuckoo for Kiki Kardashian West. He recently said something about George Floyd. Which, I don't think I think the whole George Floyd thing was a hoax. Young Pharaoh also said this. I think the George Floyd thing was a completely staged event. And I don't think it really happened. You telling me this big ass black dude died because some little white guy had his knee on his fucking in the back of his neck. Didn't even try to, come on, man. Oh, I'm going in. Now that Kanye West brought it up, now I'm gonna bring it up. And we gonna continue to go in on this shit. Because I'm tired of these motherfuckers lying and thinking that we're all stupid. And when the few of us who are smart enough to see what they're doing, we call it out and everybody calls us stupid. Because we choose not to just follow along with the rest of the fucking sheep. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, no, fuck that. I don't think the whole George Floyd death was real. I think that was staged. I think it was an act. Yeah, I said it. And we're going to talk more about this tomorrow. Peace.